guys!
Hello.
I'm so glad to see you.
Me too. I haven't seen you for ages. Tea or coffee? You look like a little dormouse.
Yeah, I guess some coffee because I feel really sleepy today, right?
Here are some coffee. It makes you more energetic.
Thank you very much.
Sorry guys, I guess I have to go out. I feel really dizzy. Very uncomfortable for the tall mouse, only as it is asleep. But if it doesn't matter, it's okay. But I suppose it's curious.
No room, no room, no room!
There is plenty of rooms.
Have some wine.
I don't see any wine.
There isn't any.
Then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
And it wasn't very civil of you to sit down without being invited. Spoon?
I didn't know it was your table. It's late for a great many more than 3.
Your hair wants cutting.
You need to learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Why is your raven like a writing desk?
I suppose I can guess.
You mean that you think you can find out the answer to it?
Exactly so.
Well, you should say what you mean.
I do. At least I mean what I say. It is the same thing, you know?
Not the same thing can be. You might just as well say is I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see.
You might just as well say as I get what I like is the same thing as I like what I get.
You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep, and the same thing I sleep when I breathe.
It is the same thing with you.
What day of month is it?
The 4th.
Today's wrong. I told you but I wouldn't succeed the work.
Let me look at this. I use the best butter to fix it. It was the best butter, you know.
What a funny watch. It tells the date of the month, but actually doesn't tell what o'clock is it.
Why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
No, because they stay in the same position for years.
Which is just the case with mine.
I don't understand you.
The dormouse is asleep again. Wake up, dormouse.
Of course, just what I was going to remark myself.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I have no slightest idea.
Nor I.
I think you should do something better. Not just sitting, wasting time, asking some riddles which actually have no answers.
If you knew time as well as I do, you wouldn't talk about wasting it. It's him.
I don't understand you.
Of course you don't. I dare say you never even spoke to time.
I think yes, but when I learned music, I had to beat the time.
Ah, that accounts for it. He won't stand beating. Now, if you only kept on a good term with him, he'd do almost everything you liked with the clock. For instance, I suppose it was 9 o'clock in the morning. Just time to begin the lessons. You'd have to only whisper a hint to the time. And here goes round clock in a twinkling. 1:30, time for dinner.
I only wish it was.
That would be great, certainly, but I shouldn't be hungry for it, you know?
Not at first, perhaps. But you could keep it 1:30 as long as you liked.
is that you manage.
Nor I. We quarreled last March, just before he went mad, you know? It was at the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat, how I wonder where you at. You know the song perhaps?
I have heard it.
It goes on in this way, you know? Half about the world you fly, like a tea tree in the sky. Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
I hardly finished the first verse when the queen jumped up and blew out. He murdered the time, off with his head.
How dreadfully savage.
And ever since that, he won't do a thing I ask. It's always 6 o'clock.
And is that the reason there are a lot of tea stuff on the table?
Yes, that's it. It's always tea time, and we have no time to watch a thing between whiles.
Then you keep moving around, I suppose.
Exactly so, as the things get used up.
But what happens when you finally came to the beginning?
I suppose we should change the subject. I'm getting tired of this. I vote the young lady tell us a story.
I'm afraid I don't have any stories.
Well, the Dormouse show. Wake up, Dormouse.
I wasn't asleep. I heard every word you fellows were saying.
Tell us a story.
Yes, please do.
And be quick about it, or you'll sleep again before it's done.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little sisters, and their names were Elsie, Lazy, and Tilly. And they lived at the bottom of a well.
What did they live on?
They lived on a trickle.
They couldn't have done that, you know. They had been very ill.
So they were very ill.
But why did they live at the bottom of a well?
I don't know.
Take some more tea.
I didn't have any, so I can't take more.
You mean you can take less? It's very easy to take more than nothing.
Nobody asked your opinion.
Who's made personal remarks now?
But why did they live on the bottom of a well?
It was a trickle well.
There is no such thing.
If you can't be civil, you better finish the story for yourself.
No, please. I won't interrupt you again. I dare say there might be one.
One indeed. Well, these 3 little sisters, they were learning drawing, you know.
What did they draw?
Trickle.
I want a clean cup. Let's all move one place on.
But I don't understand. Where did they draw the trickle from?
You can't draw water out of water well. So I should think you could draw a trickle out of trickle well. Stupid?
But they were in the well.
Of course they were well in. They were learning to draw. And they drew all manner of things. Everything that begins with an M.
Why with M?
Why not?
That begins with an M, such as mousetrap and the moon, and memory, and muchness. You know, you say things so much of a muchness. Did you ever see the such thing as drawing of a muchness?
Really? Now you're asking me. I don't know.
Then you shouldn't talk.
I will never stay here for a long time. It is the most stupidest tea party in the world.
What's wrong with you?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Somehow I know.
If I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. Nothing would be what it is, because everything would be what it isn't. And contrary-wise, what it is, it wouldn't be. And what it wouldn't be, it would. You see?